As promised, here is part 2 to the Big Sister advice video. Let's get right on into it.
Save, save, save. Save money for a rainy day. You never know when you're going to need money. You never know when you're going to be stuck. And if you spent all your money, you're going to be in a bit of a rut. Don't buy anything that you don't have money for. So I have a credit card and I use it often. But I also do know that I have money in my account to pay my credit card bill off monthly, not the minimum, everything. And I encourage you to make sure that you build credit. Bad credit is actually better than no credit. I'm not saying go out there and get bad credit. Don't just always pay for things with your debit card or with cash. Make sure to also build credit so that if you need to take out a loan, rent an apartment, they can see that, oh, this person will be able to pay. And with building credit, don't have 15 credit cards. Have a reasonable amount. I don't know what reasonable is for you. Reasonable for me, honestly, no more than one. Make sure to save money for a rainy day so that you don't always have to go beg mommy and daddy, because there will be a time where mommy and daddy just can't give you money. You need to become an adult and be able to take care and fend for yourself. Learn your culture. Learn your culture. You owe it to yourself. And everybody has a culture. Don't let somebody dictate to you what your history is. Make sure you read up on what happened in your country, what happened to your people. Be current, like know your current affairs and also know your history. If you don't know where you're coming from, you won't know where you're going. You won't know where you're going. Basically, know your history and don't let somebody dictate to you who you are. You need to be able to tell people who you are, where you come from, and what your people are about. Learn a language, learn another language, pick up another language. Yes, you might be fluent in English, but English is not the only language in the world. You know, practice whatever language you are learning currently. Do not forget it, because somehow, some way, it is going to be of benefit to you later on in life. Be yourself. I feel like I actually already said this earlier, but be yourself, stand your ground, be confident, don't let anybody tell you who you are. When you are firm in who you are and you are confident in who you are, nobody can tell you otherwise. It's less likely for you to become a victim of peer pressure. If you say that you don't do a certain thing, you don't want to do a certain thing, and you are confident and people know that your word is your word, they won't try you. Because they just know, like, oh, this girl, she's not even gonna change her mind. Like, let me not waste my time. Make sure to stand your ground. Don't let anybody change your mind on what you know to be right. Do not bleach your skin. Do not tan your skin. That might sound funny to you, but I'm being so serious. Like, there are people who don't believe the amount of melanin in their skin is good, and they put these products that will harm them, like their mind, body, and soul, that will harm them, and they bleach their beautiful black rich skin to look pink and green and blotchy. Don't do it. Be confident in the skin color. There are people who would pay to look like you. Even if there weren't people who would pay to look like you, you need to be confident and love the way God made you. Be happy with how you look. Don't go to a tanning salon and try to go from white to orange. You will look gross. Just be happy with how you look. This all goes back to confidence. If you're confident in how you look and who you are, and nobody can tell you different, then you're not going to be putting hydroquinone or whatever terrible products are out there on your skin. You're not going to be putting that, what is that Vaseline? Vaseline has this product that's like a tanning lotion, which I was a victim of, and I was using it because I didn't know it was tanning lotion. This is what happens when you don't read. Reading is fundamental. And like, I think after 3 days, I noticed my hands were like really orange. And I'm like, what kind of lotion is this? Come to find out, it was a tanning lotion. So one, read. And two, don't put these bad products on yourself. Just continue to go about and beautify what you already have. Enhance what you already have. Don't tan, don't bleach. My tanning and bleaching comments might have come off as insensitive, and that is not my intention. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings if you are doing that, but I encourage you to stop. I encourage you to work on your self-esteem, on self-love, so that you realize that these harmful activities, it's not worth it. It's just going to leave you worse off than you already are. It's not going to make you love yourself anymore. So make sure to look within and find true self-love so that you don't have to turn to bleaching products and tanning products and weight loss products and weight gain products in order to love yourself. Unless you're unhealthy, you will find the way you are. Really, I promise. Plan your future. Yes, I understand you're not God and you don't know, no one knows tomorrow. Yeah, we know that. But you need to have a basic outline. What's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? People laugh at me when I say that I have a 40-year plan, but I'm not joking. I'm actually serious. I have an outline, like where I want to see myself in 5 years. I want to be doing this, that, and the third, debt free. You know, like I know I have an outline. And of course, there will be twists, there will be turns, but if you at least know where you are going or have an idea of where you want to be, it will help you channel your ideas. It will help you go along, I guess, the path that you need to go on. It'll help you make better decisions when you have an idea of what it is you want to do. You don't want to be going around like a headless chicken. Think your thoughts through, but sometimes be impulsive. Huh? Isn't that contradictory? All right. Think your thoughts through, but also take risks. Okay, what? Yes, I know what I said. I just told you to plan your life out, right? Yes, you should. You should have an outline, know what you're gonna do, what you wanna do, but you should also take some risks, reasonable risks. I'm not saying to put your whole life investment into a very shaky stock, but, you know, put your money into some stocks, some Dow Jones. It might bring you some profit, you know? Take some risk. It'll be fun, hopefully. It'll bring you some profit, and live your life. You only live once, you know? Just plan out the risk. Make sure to plan the risk. Make use of Google Calendar, make use of a planner, make use of alarms. Like if I don't write it down, that means it's not happening. Because the thing is, when I do remember, I might not be in a place to buy. So like I've been saying to myself for the past 3 weeks that I'm going to buy nail polish remover. I didn't write it down, and every time that I've gone to the store, I have not bought nail polish remover. Write down in your Google Calendar, in your planner, in your whatever, just so that your life can be a lot more organized, so that you can remember things, so that you don't overbook, double book, or even overextend yourself. If you can see what it is that you have to do in a day, then you'll know how much you can commit yourself to, how much extra stuff you can commit yourself to. When are you gonna have free time? When are you gonna have time to take care of yourself? When are you gonna have time to do necessary things? If you write all of this down, it'll be a lot clearer to you. The world does not revolve around you. Girl, keep extra pads, keep extra tampons, keep lotion, keep peppermints and gum, keep body spray. Keep these essentials in your purse. There's just gonna be a day where like you're sweating like a dog and you're gonna need to cover yourself up. There are gonna be days where you didn't know it was that time of the month and you might have white pants on. You're gonna need to clean yourself up. So make sure you have these essentials in your purse. Put them in each one of your bags and your purses, because you will most likely be changing them very often and you don't ever wanna be caught out in public without these essentials. Bring your own money on dates. People like talking back and wild, call it vex money. No, it's not vex money, it's assurance, because you don't want to be on a date with some man who's like, let's go Dutch, or I don't know, he runs out on you or something and you're just stuck there with no money. Like, that is terrible. You will be in the kitchen washing dishes because you thought you were gonna be cute and not have money on said date. Sweetheart, bring your own money. Be responsible for yourself. Be independent. Be that independent woman that don't need no man. Make sure that you have your own money so that you can take care of yourself and that you're not relying on other people or dependent on other people, and that you're not stuck or stranded. You don't ever want that to happen to you. I've heard some terrible stories. Don't let that be you. Learn from other people's mistakes. Like, you're a smart girl, you're a smart person. be smart enough to realize that yes, you should, like, yes, you are going to make your own mistakes that you should learn from, but there are certain mistakes you don't need to make on your own. That's why your mom is there and your dad is there. That's why they went through that problem. That's why you have older sisters and older brothers and just people in the world on TV that you can look and see and learn from them. Use them as a lesson. Use them as a marker. So that you don't do the same exact thing. You know, you don't always have to waste some years of your life making some mistake that's already been made 3 or 4 or 5 times before you. Be smart enough to learn from other people. You're not the smartest on earth. You're not the wisest on earth. Just take heed from other people. I'm so grateful for my church sisters, especially before I go into college. Thank God for those sisters. Thank God for my mom who told me certain things. Like, you know, you just don't ever want to be caught alone about to make a mistake that doesn't need to be made. Boys are not everything. Yes, it would be nice to have somebody to spend your time with who likes you and likes how you look and blah, 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 and like wants to get to know you for who you are. But if you don't find said person immediately, or this guy doesn't like you back, guess what? You're still popping. If you are in that situation where a guy broke your heart, guess what? Life does go on. You will make it. You will move on because you are amazing. You know, you are beautiful. You are talented. You don't need somebody to validate your existence and your talents and everything that's nice about you. That's what you have yourself for. That's what you have your sisters for. Boys are not everything. Be generous. Be generous. Give. It shall be given unto you. You have to give, okay, so that it can be given unto you. Great measure, shaken together, pressed down and running over. You don't just give for because you're gonna get something back. You're giving because you're a good person. You're giving because somebody is in need. You see somebody on the street and they say like they're hungry, you have a sandwich, give it to them because at least you have the money and the opportunity to get another sandwich. You know, be nice to people who don't have friends. Be their friend. Be nice to people who don't have support. Be their support. You're gonna need somebody at a point in time of your life. Just be nice to somebody. Just be nice to other people because it's the right thing to do. Be nice to other people because you have a heart, you know? And actually, like, being selfless is actually a selfish act. Once you give to somebody, once you do something nice, there's this great feeling that you get inside that just makes you want to continue doing it. That's selfish, but it's okay because it's a good type of selfish. Make sure to be nice to people. Give alms. Pay your tithes. It's important. Bring that 10th back to the Lord's storehouse. It's not even your money anyway. Bring it back, not give it back because it's not yours. So make sure that you're generous. Be nice. Give your time, give your money, give your emotional support. Lastly, make decisions that you can turn around, look at, and be proud of. Make decisions where you will not have regrets. Make decisions where you know that you will bring honor to your family name, where you can turn around and say, yes, that was me. I did that. Where other people can look to you for advice, can look to you for inspiration. Make sure you live your life like you're giving advice to your younger sister. Do what's right. Do what's good. Do what's going to benefit you. What's for the greater good of humanity. Be a good person. Just make decisions that at the end of the day you can look back and say, wow, I did that. Wow, that was all me. So I hope this helped anybody out there who does not have an older sister, who's looking for advice, who might be stuck on what it is she should do. I really do hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please share it with your other friends who don't have older sisters. If you're an older brother and you have a younger sister and you don't know what to tell her, then hey, share this with her. Share this with everybody. Bring all your friends. Tell them to subscribe because you already know the deal. And more people will continue to come until we are one big happy family. So thank you again for over 250 subscribers. I really do truly hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you enjoy the content that I am putting out. Do let me know in the comment section below what you would like to see, what you would like to hear, and your girl Ibirunke will deliver. Trust me, I'll deliver. All right, bye now.